difference between this review and most of the reviews that you're gonna watch, we've actually had this truck for 11,111 miles plus. We've done stuff with our Gladiator that's never been done before. We did a 4-wheel drive burnout, all 4 wheels completely spinning. We've jumped it off of a loading dock. We've done some mild off-roading, some mild rock crawling, and all kinds of other crazy and fun stuff. We towed almost 8,000 pounds to Florida and back from up here in Michigan. It was a 2,400 mile trip. We did it in 3.5 days. Now, we do not recommend that at all because the Rubicon's only rated for 7,000 pounds. If you get the Sport S with the max tow package, you can actually tow 7,650 pounds. By the way, we've had our Gladiator since April 26, 2019. They started hitting the lots like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks before we got it. So we've had one of the first ones. I drive it every single day for almost the last 6 months now, and it's incredible. This is what makes the Jeep Gladiator so unique and so much fun for the pickup truck market. There's nothing else that is a truck that can have the doors removed and the top removed. The other cool thing is the front windshield flips down as well. The front freedom panels don't need any tools at all to take them off, independent of everything else, and it takes less than 30 seconds. Now, the other cool thing is, as you can see here, I can actually remove the hardtop by myself. Now, there are a couple tools that'll make it a lot quicker that we recommend, which is in the links down below. Anyway, let's get back to the review. Now, a lot of people think that it's just a Wrangler with a bed on the back. That is not the case at all. Not even close. Yes, it's very similar to a Wrangler. A lot of things are exactly the same. Jeep has not made a truck since 1991 or 92. The Jeep Comanche was the last truck that they made. But the difference in the length is what actually makes the ride quality much better. The towing capacity is a lot better. The payload capacity is a lot better. But naturally, there's pros and cons to both. The biggest thing is, obviously, the longer the vehicle, the worse it is for off-roading. There's a lot of little things that make a huge difference. It actually has tremendous capabilities truck-wise. The Wrangler can only tow 3,500 pounds with a 900-pound payload. And like I mentioned earlier, the Gladiator goes all the way up to 7,650 pounds towing capacity with a 1,600-pound payload capacity. Frame is actually completely different on the Gladiator as well. It's actually an all-new lightweight, high-strength steel ladder frame specifically designed for the Gladiator. So it's not a Wrangler frame at all. A couple other things as far as real specifics. As far as how long the Gladiator is, it's quite a bit longer than the Wrangler, and a big part of that is actually behind the rear wheels, which with off-roading obviously is not a good thing because you're going to have a worse departure. So a 4-door Wrangler, also known as a Wrangler Unlimited, is 188 inches long and 74 inches wide. The wheelbase of that is 118.4 inches. Now the Gladiator's 219 inches long. That's adding 31 inches to the length of it compared to a 4-door Wrangler. 19 of those inches is actually added to the wheelbase, which means just shy of 12 inches, 11.6 inches to be exact, is actually behind the rear wheel, which again is going to give you a worse departure.